10. Worst states for job seekers. Are you living in one? Are you struggling to find a job in the U.S.? You're not alone. In some states, finding a decent job is more difficult than you can imagine, and the situation only seems to be getting worse. What if I told you that some of the most promising job markets are actually some of the worst places to search for work? Stick around, because you might be shocked by which states made the list and why they are holding job seekers back. In 2025, the job market is evolving rapidly, but not every state is keeping up. While some states have thriving industries and a booming job market, others are stuck in the past. The unfortunate truth is that there are places where job seekers are facing huge hurdles. These challenges are more than just the unemployment rate. They are about the lack of opportunities, outdated industries, and policies that leave workers struggling. These states make it almost impossible to find the kind of stable, rewarding work that so many of us are looking for. It's more than just frustrating, it's life-altering. People are moving, adjusting their careers, and sometimes even sacrificing their dreams just to make ends meet. So, why aren't these states doing more to create better job opportunities? And what does the future hold for job seekers here? You'll want to hear about the states that are making it hardest to land a job and what it means for the future. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts with us in the comments. Let's explore these struggles and take a closer look at how these challenges are impacting lives. 10. Kansas, a state known for its vast agricultural plains, is facing a stagnant job market. Despite a low unemployment rate, job opportunities remain limited, especially in sectors outside agriculture. The economic challenges are clear. Kansas' reliance on agriculture as the main economic driver leaves many residents without access to higher-paying, skilled jobs. The unemployment rate, although lower than other states, is misleading because many of the available jobs are low-wage, and the state lacks industries that foster growth and innovation. Politically, Kansas has seen few policies aimed at diversifying its economy. While tax cuts have been passed to benefit corporations, there has been little focus on small businesses or creating job opportunities for the working-class population. Families in Kansas feel trapped. Many parents are working multiple jobs just to make ends meet, with no prospect of a better future for their children. Young adults are leaving the state to find opportunities in larger cities, leaving behind communities that are slowly dying. Can Kansas overcome these challenges? Or will it continue to watch its population dwindle? Stay tuned as we move on to the next state on the list. Mississippi. Mississippi, often labeled the poorest state in the U.S., is struggling with a lack of job opportunities and slow economic growth. The state's economy is heavily dependent on agriculture, which leaves it vulnerable to market fluctuations and climate change. The unemployment rate is higher than the national average, and the majority of jobs available are in low-wage sectors with limited benefits or opportunities for career advancement. Politically, Mississippi has faced criticism for its tax policies that favor large corporations while providing little support for small businesses or the working-class population. These policies have done little to stimulate long-term economic growth or attract new industries to the state. For the families of Mississippi, these challenges are real. Single mothers work long hours in low-paying jobs just to feed their children, while high school graduates struggle to find work that matches their qualifications. There is a growing sense of frustration as residents watch their opportunities slip away. Can Mississippi ever recover from these economic difficulties? Or will it remain trapped in a cycle of poverty and limited growth? The next state on our list might have some answers. West Virginia. West Virginia, once a booming coal industry hub, is now struggling with the decline of its primary industry and a shrinking job market. The economic challenges are severe. The coal industry, which once provided thousands of jobs, has been in decline for years. As a result, many workers are left without viable job opportunities in other sectors, and the state's unemployment rate remains high. The lack of diversification in the economy has left West Virginia vulnerable to further economic downturns. Politically, the state has failed to implement policies that could help foster growth in alternative industries. Despite the growing demand for clean energy, West Virginia has not invested in this sector, and its political leadership remains attached to the outdated coal industry. For families in West Virginia, the struggles are personal. Parents fear for the future of their children, knowing that the opportunities for a better life are slim. Many workers who spent their lives in the coal mines are now without jobs, and their children face the same fate. Can West Virginia pivot and invest in new industries, or will it continue to rely on an industry that no longer serves its people? The next state on our list might offer a glimmer of hope. Alabama. Alabama, rich in history and culture, is facing a slow-moving job market that leaves many of its residents struggling to thrive. The state's economic challenges are rooted in its reliance on manufacturing and agriculture, both of which have not seen the growth needed to keep up with a changing global economy. Unemployment rates remain high, particularly in rural areas where job opportunities are limited. Politically, Alabama has focused on tax cuts for large corporations, but little attention has been given to creating policies that would foster growth in new industries or support small businesses. This lack of investment in job creation has left many people without a clear path forward. For families in Alabama, the challenges are tough. Many parents work multiple jobs, but wages remain low, making it difficult to save for the future. Children often graduate from school without the skills needed to enter the workforce, leaving them stuck in a cycle of poverty. Will Alabama be able to create more opportunities for its residents, or will it continue to fall behind? The next state might hold some answers to these questions. Louisiana. Louisiana, known for its vibrant culture and unique lifestyle, faces a job market that is largely dependent on the oil and gas industry. The economic challenges in Louisiana are tied to the volatility of the oil and gas industry. Fluctuating prices and environmental concerns have made this industry less reliable as a source of stable employment. Many workers in Louisiana find themselves without jobs when the industry falters, and there are few other industries to rely on for job opportunities. Politically, Louisiana has failed to diversify its economy. Despite efforts to invest in renewable energy, the state has not yet made significant strides in creating new industries that can offer stable job opportunities. The government's focus on oil and gas tax cuts has done little to help the state's long-term economic growth. For families in Louisiana, life is a constant struggle. Parents often work long hours in low-wage jobs, and children face a future where opportunities are scarce. Many people feel stuck in a state that has not kept up with the times. Can Louisiana shift its economy away from oil and gas and create a brighter future for its residents? The next state might offer some insights. Arkansas. Arkansas, often overlooked in national conversations, faces a job market that leaves many of its residents with few opportunities for advancement. Economic challenges in Arkansas are rooted in a lack of industry diversification. While the state has seen some growth in the tech sector, much of the population still works in low-wage industries like agriculture and manufacturing. High poverty rates and limited job opportunities mean that many residents are stuck in a cycle of economic hardship. Politically, Arkansas has implemented tax cuts that have not translated into increased job opportunities. Instead, the state's focus on tax reductions for large corporations has led to a lack of investment in the public sector, which has contributed to the state's overall stagnation. For many families in Arkansas, life is a constant challenge. Parents worry that their children will have to face the same struggles they have, and there's little hope for a brighter future. Can Arkansas turn its economy around and provide better opportunities for its residents? The next state might give us a clue. New Mexico. New Mexico, known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural history, faces a job market that offers few opportunities for its residents. New Mexico's economic struggles are compounded by its dependence on industries like defense and energy, both of which are highly dependent on federal funding and external markets. The state has high unemployment rates and limited opportunities for workers in other sectors. Politically, New Mexico has struggled to create policies that attract new industries or encourage diversification. Instead, many businesses have left the state due to high taxes and a lack of infrastructure to support growth. For families in New Mexico, these challenges feel overwhelming. Parents worry about their children's future, knowing that the opportunities they want for them are not readily available. Will New Mexico ever break free from these economic and social struggles? Or will it continue to be stuck in a cycle of underdevelopment? The next state may provide some insight. Kentucky. Kentucky, a state once dominated by the coal industry, now faces a challenging job market as the industry declines. The economic challenges are significant. Kentucky's reliance on coal has left the state with a limited number of industries to turn to. Many residents are struggling to find new jobs, and the state's unemployment rate remains higher than the national average. Politically, Kentucky has not implemented policies to attract new industries or diversify its economy. Instead, the state has continued to focus on coal, even as it becomes clear that this industry can no longer support the state's population. For families in Kentucky, the future is uncertain. The loss of the coal industry has left many without the skills needed to transition to new industries, and there are few opportunities for upward mobility. Can Kentucky reinvent itself and provide better job opportunities for its residents? The next state may offer some hope. Ohio, once a thriving industrial hub, now faces an uncertain future as its economy declines. Ohio's economic challenges are clear. The loss of manufacturing jobs has left many residents without work, and the state's unemployment rate remains high. While some industries are growing, they are not growing fast enough to offset the loss of manufacturing jobs. Politically, Ohio has struggled to create policies that will revitalize its economy. Tax cuts for businesses have not led to the creation of new jobs, and many small towns have been left behind as larger corporations relocate to other states. Can Ohio turn its economy around and create new job opportunities? The next state may offer some clues. Michigan. Michigan, once the heart of the American automotive industry, now faces an uphill battle to reinvent itself. The economic challenges are severe. The decline of the automotive industry has left Michigan struggling to find new industries to replace the thousands of jobs that were lost. The state has high unemployment rates, and many workers are left without skills that are in demand in the current job market. Politically, Michigan has failed to create meaningful policies that could diversify its economy. The state's reliance on the auto industry has left it vulnerable to further economic decline. For families in Michigan, life has become a daily struggle. Many parents are worried about their children's future and whether they will have any better opportunities than they had. Can Michigan reinvent itself and create new opportunities for its residents? Or will it remain stuck in the past? This is the question that remains unanswered. As we've seen, job seekers in these states are facing significant challenges. From stagnant economies and industries clinging to outdated practices to political policies that don't address the needs of the workforce, it's clear that many regions are struggling to adapt to the changing job market. With high unemployment, limited job opportunities, and underfunded education systems, the path to success is a tough one for many people. These challenges are felt most deeply by everyday families and communities who are trying to build a better future in environments that just aren't providing the resources they need. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced similar struggles in these states or others? What do you think the future holds for job seekers in these areas? Leave a comment below and share your experiences with us. We'd love to know your perspective. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe for more content and share it with anyone who needs to see this. Don't forget to click on the bell icon for updates on our next videos.